One of the Web 2.0 tools I've been incorporating in my class recently is an app called Skitch. All of my students have iPads, so we're one-to-one iPads, and I teach U.S. history, and so I use this app Skitch. I have all my student apps in one place, so I know where they are, but the Skitch is, Skitch is this one right here. It's the pink one. And all of my students have it, and we use it to do annotations, and annotations specifically of political cartoons. I just took some screenshots of what the app looks like on the inside. So they have it set up so you can annotate just about anything, PDF, a map, which I think could be really, really useful in a geography setting, looking at the transformations or routing different paths. I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to get using the map. What I use mostly is the photo annotation. So what students can do is they can save a photo off of the web. They can actually take a photo, but what we've been doing is saving them off of the web. All they have to do is screenshot their iPad, or they can just click on the image. And if they click on the image, and they can save it directly to their camera roll, and they can pull up any photo from their camera roll into the Skitch app. And what they do is we get something like this. So this was an example that I gave students. So this would be the image that they would start with. It's not letting them zoom in. But this would be the image they would start with, and then they would draw arrows. They could circle things. There's even a way that they can type a title. And then they can put it kind of wherever they would want. And so I showed them this example, we analyzed it together. And then you can see here better. Kind of different annotations that I use. So the Skitch app, which isn't the app that I'm in right now, but the Skitch app allows you to draw arrows. It also allows text. So students could point out the different things. So this was the example that it gave students. I had them work in small groups, like pairs, finding it and then putting it on an iPad, and they were able to airdrop it onto our screen and explain their annotations. And students did it on Cold War political cartoons. And this was an example of a cartoon that one of my students, or a pair of my students, completed. So they kind of took the political cartoon that they found and then was able to analyze it. They pointed out different symbols, different exaggerations, things that they noticed about it to just kind of get them thinking about what a political cartoon really does mean. It's worked really well in my class. Students really like it. I think they're really engaged. And it kind of puts a twist on annotating cartoons because they can go right onto the text. I also like it because it allows students to choose their own cartoons instead of me necessarily being like, here's the 3 cartoons you can choose from. They're able to explore and find their own cartoons that way. So this is Skitch. Works so far really well. I think I could do a lot more than what I'm doing with it, but it's definitely a good start.